Hi, I'm Truman with Park Tool, and in this video we're going to be walking through Park Tool's inflation devices and if and how they work with a new valve that's on the market. This is called a Clik valve, and in this case it is just a valve core and it's threaded right into a standard valve stem. They're intended to be used with their Clik head. So this Clik head just clicks on and clicks off. And this one can be put onto your hose of your own pump. So pretty slick. Very, very easy to use. But for us at Park Tool, how does this affect our current inflation devices? Well, let's go through them. First off, we have the PMP 4.2, and it's the same exact head and internals as the PMP 3.2. 3.2 is just a little bit smaller. On this particular product, you need to make sure that the internals of it are set up for Presta valve. So the small end is facing out, the hard plastic internal part, the bigger end of it is facing outwards. That is interfacing with the rubber. Those two pieces go in to the head, just like so. And we put the faceplate on, just like that. Now, you can simply push this directly onto the Clik valve and lift the handle and start pumping. It will inflate the tire, and there's no pressure gauge to make sure that that's functioning or anything like that. When you're done, lower the lever, lift the tool off of the valve, put it back into your bag or into its holding place and continue with your ride. How about Park Tool pumps? This is a PFP 8 and it comes with a head that's very similar to some of its predecessors, the PFP 6 and 5 and 4. And the top hole is typically a larger size, a Schrader. The bottom one is for Presta, smaller size. This will work for inflating your tire, but it may not give you a good representation of the exact pressure that's in the tire. So we take this head on the Presta side, push it onto the valve, and then we lift the lever, and we can see that the pressure gauge did not move. Now when we pump, there's a pump in there, and it's at about 50 PSI now, but you also see it's losing air. This is how much pressure is in the pump itself. It's not an exact representation of what's in the tire. So these will work for inflating the tire, but maybe not for giving you a good representation of the pressure that's in your tire. Take it off, lower the lever, pull it off. All right, but what about Park Tool's newer floor pump, the PFP 10? The PFP 10 comes with a auto sensing head. So this head works on Presta valves and Schrader valves and now Clik valves with no changes needed. You don't need to put the valve into a different hole. You don't need to take things apart and reconfigure them and put them back together. This one, you simply push it onto the valve, no matter the valve, and you will lift the lever. We now see there's about 30 PSI in this tire, and that should be what is actually in this tire. If we start pumping here, it'll surge up and come back down to the exact pressure that is in the tire. This PFP 10 works flawlessly. Make sure it's fully onto the valve. And last but not least is the Park Tool INF 1 or 2. This is Park Tool INF 2 in my hands here. This head, we've got a Schrader side and we have a Presta side. We're going to use the Presta side to inflate this tire, and we are going to go on. And the most important piece here is that you fully push the head onto the valve. And we can see that it pumped up just right about 40, If we pull the trigger, it goes higher and higher and higher. So that is giving us an accurate representation of how much pressure is in the tire. Let's try the release valve. We are releasing air from the tire. So this is a fully functioning head for a Clik valve. And that's a little bit more information on Park Tool inflation devices and how they work on something you may see in the marketplace, the Clik valve. Pretty much all of the pumps that we offer will work with the Clik valve. Some of them work better than other ones. Example, the pressure gauge. But I hope you found it useful. Don't be afraid to get out there and get your hands dirty.